Here's a Saturday, 12:40, 48 seconds here, 2024, first month, January, day 13. And just woken up, just 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, to a sound outside. And come today, and this is what came upon. And that's what fell down right there. That tree right there ripped down. So that's so went outside and saw the neighbor. There's some tree lines there that snipped upon some of the zipper lines. They just put in optic fiber lines. So well, anyway, they just put another line through here. There's some of the loops over there. Catch loops, so you get a quick, yeah, there it is, the catch loop right there, and then it runs through there, the line runs through there, and then it got snagged on a tree a little bit here, and so here's the tree that got snagged right there, just looping down a little bit. So a fresh line another one that they just put in. So that's that. Got the roof protection here. So I went over and out onto the street and looked at it, and then the neighbor came out, and she wasn't concerned. I told her I had a chainsaw. She said she's already got one. She's not worried about it. She'll get to it later. So she was all happy. So anyway, so yeah. So this is it.
Hi, Squirrelin. Freeze a tip. Frozen tip.
Poor little guy, he had a frozen tip. Anyway, so this just happened last night after the drums and the guitar thing, and of course a losing trade yesterday. Yeah, there's a story on what happens. This all started trees falling down. Okay, so back in 2007, 2008, I got laid off from the Western Panel architectural mill job, pressing architectural wood for desks and doors and walls, high-end stuff. And we did some low-end stuff that had to be puttied. And so when I first started trading, I lost a lot of money on the first trade right off the bat. And this whole roof right here caved in, or this right here, carport, it caved in and fell down. But anyway, that's why it's all reinforced now, with reinforcement. So all this wood up here. And then as I kept losing money, branches or branch on the tree. There's actually one right up there one time where it broke. Right there, that one broke. And then another one broke over there. And this is all during the snow time too. All during the snow time. So and then as that happened, thoughts were being sent into that this was a sign, because back then I used to be a Christian. This was a sign somehow, a godly sign or whatever type of sign. Some type of sign that was letting me know that, the more money you lose, the more tree branches that are going to be falling down. Kind of like a signal that there's going to be to signify losses. And then later on, I learned that also at the higher extraterrestrial military levels, surveillors, FBI, CIA, and stuff like that, they're sending signs to let me know, this is what happens. We're taking you down, Russell. Basically, what it gets down to. Now it can go both ways. It's either stop doing stupid trading like this, and these are signals to let you know, to scare you out of it, so you don't put bad trades and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is out the window. Might be able to see it out here close to the trees, but it's kind of hard to see. I can see a color. It's not showing up. It's not showing up very well. Oh yeah, there it is. Looks like it. That's hard to tell. I was looking like this thing right there might be part of the broke tree, but maybe it's right there. Yeah, it's more or less right there. Could be. Anyway, so. Anyway. And then yesterday, I put on the video, I talked somewhere in the yesterday's video series, wood stove, drum, guitar, 1 and 2, somewhere in there in that 3 hours. It's probably at the end of the last hour one. More, yeah, it is at the end toward the last hour. I spoke on the Forex market and the losing trade that happened yesterday. But, the losing trade was just a small trade. It was only $5, only lost $5, which was exactly 3% of the count. Which is what happens, is what's considered normal. But, this could be, another warning sign. It's the same type situation. Whenever there's losing trades, especially ones that feel kind of devastating, because I was up 6 hours straight with no sleep, monitoring the trade, watching it, being all tense and stuff like that. And instead of putting on a much more normal trade. But the trade was a little bit heavier. They were a little bit heavier trades. Instead of trading 1 cent, I was trading 2 cents. But it wasn't like the the 2007 trade where I went outside and I spoke on the carport that got crashed in. The car fell on the Subaru. That was a $10,000 loss during 1 week's time. $10,000 loss. And that was during the week that I traded, or when I was laid off for a week at that mill job. Laid off for a week. And this is the mill job. This one right here is Western Panel. Western Panel mill job, manufacturing Inc. And since how this is the Oregon, the state. It's mainly a tree wood manufacturing state. So anyway, so that's that. So anyway, so I just wanted to get that on the record. Since I got the film rolling, I'm gonna go outside and pee. But knowing how some of the bad people are, smacking this cymbal last night, smacking the drum cymbal last night. This right here is starting to bend all over the place. It's starting to get all warped. Anyway, I set up a pee screen over here so it doesn't splash all over the feet. I just go over here and have weenie time. So, dip the dew on that one. I didn't even think if the weenie was shown on the camera. So I usually tip to the side, shake it off more over on the side. It's kind of hard to shake it in that position with that little shield there. So, there booped a kitty. Okay, so getting back to the tree limb falling down and the trade and the controllers or the elites, and sometimes it's also the thoughts are sent inside the brain. Thoughts are sent that we're controlling the situation, Russell. We're controlling you, and we're controlling the trees falling down as signs to let you know that we're controlling you, that we're going to take you down. We're going to steal all your money. We're going to cause you to lose all your trades, and you're going to go down. You're going to go down. And I used to have this fearful feeling with it. When I started catching on to what was going on, I used to have this fearful feeling, and there's been other times too where tree limbs have gone down during money situations, losing money situations. There's been tree limbs that have gone down too, for other occasions besides for just trading. So, yeah, it's still there, besides for just trading. And another thought was, since how the tree limb fell in the neighbor's yard, but the tree is right on the property line. It's right on the fence line. So, here's the fence here, and the tree's right on the fence line, so half and half. So, anyway, this was a sign. Another thought was entered in that said, instead of taking you down, seems how you weren't scared and you're fair and reassured with your trading skills and this and that, like nothing's going to happen. Well, if we can't take you down, we're going to take the neighbor down. Those thoughts come in. So, if we can't get to you, then we're gonna get to everyone around you, like your family, your friends. Because this is what the bully likes to do. If they can't touch the one they've been trying to touch, then the only way they can think to get to someone is to take down their family and their friends and their cities or their neighborhoods or their states or their countries or their planets or their galaxies and all that stuff. So, because dealing with an extraterrestrial child bully, that needs the universal motherly love to help grow up, which is the energy that I like to partake in, or to bring. But also another thing too is, I was in the trade room, and toward the end of the trade room, I turned the speaker on. I said a few words, because the one who teaches in the trade room, the teacher, he at the end as he was salutating to leave, he said, Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And then I spoke up and I said, and remember the Queen energy too. And I had already brought the Queen up energy during another intercom speaking. So I added more explanation what the Queen energy is. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit being the King energy, and being the abusive energy more so in society, and talking on the yin and yang and stuff like that, and that can also be considered as a no. Don't be saying that. Don't be teaching that, Russell. Don't be, and so that can be a pissed off thing where the tree limbs come down now as a retaliation. So anyway, so that's that. And brother does want a bath, but I'm gonna shut the recording down for now and listen to last night's thing. Another thing I want to add. When I was talking to the neighbor, this is really the first time that any real communication between us has happened. And the only way it happened was with the tree falling down. But I was surprised that her first communication was friendly. and it was kind of cold, and she was kind of in a hurry to get back into the house. Didn't want to just stay out and and all that, or press any more conversation to get to know each other as neighbors. Anyway, yeah, already had a smartphone. Yeah, that's what I got. Anyway, so that's that.